Welcome to the Art of VIII podcast. We are on another episode, and I have a fantastic guest, Miss Stephanie Andrews. Say hi to the Art of VIII podcast, Stephanie.
Hi, Art of VIII podcast people. Hello.
Love it. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Stephanie, introduce yourself to the people. Tell us all the things, your age,
okay,
what you do outside of the studio, and what age did you start dancing?
Okay. So my name is Stephanie Andrews. I live in the Dallas, Texas area. Specifically, I'm in Mansfield. I've been married for 10 years, 10 consecutive years.
Come on.
Okay. And then I have 2 children, a 5-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son. I am a real estate broker in the area, and I enjoy doing that. And then I also have my doctorate in pharmacy. So I am a clinical pharmacy manager for an insurance company. And I'm 36 now, but I haven't danced since I was 18. I started dancing when I was about 9 and stopped at 18 when I left for high school. And so here we are 18 years later.
Come on.
On the dance floor.
You better talk about that.
Listen.
Look, okay. If we just gonna jump in, let's jump in. Why did you leave the dance floor at 18? Why was there an abrupt stop?
That's a good question. So when I graduated high school, my family relocated to Atlanta, and we were in Atlanta for the 3 months before I went to FAMU for college. And I remember being at orientation and putting my schedule together and wanting to put dance on my schedule. Mm-hmm. But that because of my pre-pharmacy major, I couldn't have that on my schedule. And I remember crying to my mother in the pharmacy building because I was so disappointed. And then from there, I did join like a dance team at school. But then that kind of dwindled after the first year. So it was pretty abrupt. And I had like dropped in classes here and there over the years, like wherever I could find an adult class, because we know that's hard until now. Okay. That was a whole nother thing. And so, yeah, it was a pretty abrupt, okay, we're not in high school anymore and mommy and daddy not paying for it anymore. So what are we doing? Because that was a contributing factor as well. If we're being honest.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, 18 was pretty much the end of it.
Wow. And so when it came to you dancing prior to that abrupt stop, what styles of dance were you doing at that time?
So ballet. I was in a company called Jataba. So ballet, jazz, tap. So we had to do all of those. Jazz, tap, ballet. Yes.
Smart.
Mm-hmm. It was catchy. It was catchy. And so, yeah, I did all 3 of those. I did lyrical. So a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. And loved it. Loved all of them. I loved jazz probably the most. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was, all 3.
Okay. So we have to go through school, all of the things. Okay. Tell me why there was this gap between me getting out of school till, you say 30 what now?
36.
Okay.
36 and a half.
Come on, 36 and a half. What happened?
Life started lifing, right?
Okay.
So I graduated high school, went off to college, got my doctorate. So I finished there in 2012. Met my husband the last year, got married, and relocated here. But there was just this time period of like, you just start doing other things and you start finding, I guess, other things to do. I don't know. It's just, there's no good reason. Considering how happy I am now, there's no good reason that it took so long to get back on the dance floor. But yeah, life started lifing. And I think after I had my son, my second and last child, I said,
Come on, second and last. He's 1, Stephanie.
And I said what I said. Okay. That's when I realized that it's like, okay, we got to start finding some things that brings you joy. What did you enjoy? And that's what brought me back. But just so many things, just life was lifing, and career changes and job changes and moving cities. And then 2011, I was diagnosed with lupus. So that's a whole nother layer of it. So my health was not the best. And so now we finally got a hold of everything. So now it's like, okay, Stephanie, what brings you joy? What makes you happy? And so in what year was that I found you?
You tell me, look.
Early 2023. I had him in November of 2022, and my first class was February 2023.
I remember that. You were like, I just gave birth.
Everyone was
like, what?
I had just given birth. like 3 months before that. But my mood was not top tier. It wasn't where it needed to be. And I was looking for something to make me happy. And my little sister told me about Art of VIII. She sent me the Instagram. And I remember when she sent it to me, she kind of said it in passing. The same night I had booked a drop-in class.
You said that to me. You said, Janicka, I saw my sisters gave me this last night. I signed up immediately.
And I came as soon as I could. I think I signed up as soon as I could. It was just like, oh, I'm in there. And then the next time I talked to her, I was like, oh, I booked a class. And she was like, oh, you were serious. Yeah. And I was in there. And it was like the first day of school. I remember I had my tights and my Leo laid out. You understand? The shoes laid out. I took a picture in my little outfit.
You did come in with your whole get up on.
Yeah.
You did.
I didn't come in like I didn't know what to, right. And I showed up, and now hindsight being 2020 is funny. I showed up to class dressed the same way I used to have to come to class when I was a teenager.
You had the skirt.
A black Leo, pink tights, pink shoes. That was the rule, and that's how I showed up at 35 years old.
No, you really did, though.
Yeah.
I wish did you take a picture that day?
I do. I'll find it.
And please,
because I sent it to mommy I sent it to my mom and my sister that day, and I said, I'm going to my first class. So yeah, it's in my phone.
And so after you took this first class, how did you feel?
Man, like bliss. I remember crying to you. Yes. It was my first class. We didn't know each other. But by the end of the class, I just felt so at home. And I remember crying to you, and I was just like, thank you for this. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this time. And thank you for really giving the attention that you gave to me in the class. Like you did in my first drop-in class, I'll never forget how detailed you were with me. And I feel like growing up, now that I look back at the studio I was at before, I was more tolerated than celebrated. Ooh. And so I was there, and they were giving instruction because I was there, but I don't feel like they wanted me to grow. And in that first hour and 15 minutes of your class, I left out of there like, oh, Stephanie, you're going to dance. Okay. And Janicka's going to get you together. And it's fun, but we working out.
Right. We're not here for play.
It's not play. Like, you're excited to be here, but we about to work. Yes.
Look, seriously.
We know. If you don't know, you'll know. Yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah. So I just felt so good, like, because it was a crazy good workout. But then I just was happy, and I was just in the zone, and it was just me, because I am so busy, and I do, whether my husband needs something or the kids need something or work or whatever, you're constantly pouring into other people. But for that hour and 15 minutes, when that door closes, it's Stephanie time. And I love that.
Oh, that is so powerful. And I think this is such a good conversation to have, because I have heard before, I'm not a mother myself, right? But I've heard there being like this mommy guilt of having to step away from the family to find joy. Like, what do you mean you don't have joy? What do you mean you have to find it? Right. Like, can you pour into a mommy or a wife that's watching us? Speaking of my Patreon people, if you're not a part of Patreon, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that button now on this lovely YouTube, and then go ahead and join us on Patreon. I'm going to give Stephanie an opportunity to ask me questions on the back end. Look, get ready for that. You didn't know that.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Do not start. But go ahead. We would love to have you a part of the family. And also, if you're interested in dancing, go ahead and check out artof8.com, and we would love to dance with you. Okay. Back to you, Miss Stephanie.
Okay.
I want you to pour into a mom or a wife that is really considering filling her own cup.
The reality of the situation is you can't pour from an empty cup. That's not going to work. And when you're happy, your husband feels that, your partner feels that, your children feel that. So whatever brings you joy and excitement, they're going to feel that. If you're walking around with an attitude, they feel that too. So you might as well take the time for yourself. And nobody's going to make you take the time. You got to do it yourself. You have to step into that. I'm blessed in that I have an amazing husband who gets that. So he understands what it means for me to be able to leave the house. Because when I go to dance, it's not an hour and 15-minute class. Right. So from a mommy perspective, you just have to say, you got to set a boundary and say, hey, I need this time. and take it for yourself. And when you're happier, your family will feel that, your coworkers will feel that. There's joy on you that's indescribable. But mommy guilt is real. It's very real, but it's not going anywhere. So it's like, what you gonna do? You just gonna be, either way, you're some kind of sad. I'd rather have mommy guilt and dance than be sitting at the house feeling like, oh, I wish I could do something for myself.
Right.
So yeah, it's a give and take. But I'm blessed to have a great husband who understands that mommy needs that time.
Shout out for the good husband.
Shout out to the husband of the consecutive 10 years.
Mr.
Thank
Andrews.
You,
sir.
Yeah, thanks, babe. Because listen, I get it. Because like I said, it's not my class is an hour and 15 minutes.
Right.
But it's like a 3-hour thing.
It's a 3-hour commitment.
It's a 3-hour commitment.
To the studio,
right.
Take the class,
Correct.
Go back home,
right.
Get home, take your shower.
Right. And get in the bed. So let me tell you, just so to picture it in real life for me, I live in Mansfield. So I'm 45 minutes away from the studio now.
Right.
And so it's 45 minutes to get there. So when I pick the kids up at 3:30, I do my best to help so that everyone is fed, has had bath and brushed teeth by 7 o'clock. So that at 7 o'clock, when I get in the car, all he really has to do is put them down. 7 to 7:45, I'm in the car. 7:45 class starts. We go until 9:15-ish. Okay, because you're going to get this work. Okay, and then you get back in the car.
See it again, just so we're clear.
Right.
See it again.
We're gonna get back in the car, and now I'm back home at 10. Shower, do all the things. 10:30. That's the 3.5 hours to go to one class.
But your cup is full when you go back home.
Man, the cup is full after warm up. Like, don't get me in here crying. The cup is full when I walk in there because I'm just excited that I'm in there.
Really?
Yeah. And the reality of the situation is I be having to hold it together and like not get real jealous because I be so jealous of the girls who can go to every class. Because I would be at every class.
Do not cry up on this here podcast, Stephanie. I do not like. First of all, this is like episode 4, and I didn't want people to know that I was sentimental.
Okay,
like
it's too early. It's too early. Yeah,
you got my eyes watering.
Let me get it together. The reality of the situation is, I love to dance and I love being there. Yeah. And so, if I could be at every tap and every jazz and every lyrical, I would. But 3 hours for one class.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like. I still got my babies, you know what I mean? And my babies.
I've seen the pictures on the Instagram.
She don't play now, and I don't play either. She's in her little team. She dances 4 hours a week, and she's 5.
Oh.
I'm that mom. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I would be in all types of more classes if I could, but I just love and enjoy my time and I'm in there. And that's why sometimes you get on to me and the class will get on to me like, here goes Stephanie smiling because I'm full of joy.
No, seriously. Like, understand, I have to make people smile just because Stephanie, you got them beat, girl. You come in there smiling.
I come in there smiling.
And what's funny is when I get on, you'll be like, point your toes, Stephanie. Straighten your legs, Stephanie. You do nothing but laugh when I say it. Is it because, I've always wanted to know that. Is it because you already know when you was trying to get over?
No.
What is you laughing for over there in the class?
Just like.
Thank you, my assistant is bringing us some tissue.
Thank you, because I'll be in here just teared up.
Thank you.
Bless you. I'm not trying to sneak, but I don't know. I don't know what makes me chuckle. It's just like, okay, Stephanie, pull it together. Like, I guess I would just be so in the movement. It's just like, don't be in here looking a mess. So maybe that's why I'm just like, okay. I don't know why. That's a good question. I didn't realize I laughed every time, but I do be giggling like, ooh, Stephanie, clean it up.
I wonder if
clean it up.
How I say it to you.
It's usually how you say it. Because the thing is, the classes now are full, so like, it's going to get to the point where there's going to be wait list situations because the classes are classing. And so it's always funny to me that in all these people in this room, you have seen my right leg. And that's what makes me chuckle. Like, how in the world? If she's not going to say, she's going to say, Stephanie, where's your leg? Like, you going to call the person's name out. So that's what makes me chuckle is how you say it. And just the shock of there's
like all these people in here.
There's all these people in here. And I be in the back, y'all. Like, I'm not at the bar in the middle of the floor. I'm in the back. And she's still going to say.
You know you are. Like, you haven't given yourself like a low-key assignment.
It's a spot. It's my spot. That's my spot.
So I expect you to be there, so I know where to look.
Yeah. I guess that's true. Because I am consistent with it. If I come in, that's where I'm going to put my towel and my water.
You have been there for over a year at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to challenge you to move you. Ooh.
Okay.
I would like you to move from that spot.
Okay.
I just want to take you out of your comfort zone, that's all.
Okay.
You can go back.
But just try it.
Just try it. Let's see how we feel. See if the light hits you different.
Okay.
See if the challenge is different because the dancer in front of you may not be as consistent as you. See if that's going to take you off your game.
Okay. Challenge accepted. Because I'm out here trying to get better.
Listen.
Right? Like, I want to get better. So, yeah, challenge accepted. Let's try it. Because you're right. I go to the same spot.
Okay. Okay.
Very much so.
Let's just bring this back to this conversation because I love that we're talking about like the joy. Mm-hmm. I love that. I want to talk about the expectations that we have for ourselves in the sense that when you were 18, you felt that you were a certain dancer. I'm quite sure your body was different.
Right.
Right? Flexibility may have been different.
Listen.
Muscle recovery may have been different.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested since life has occurred, right? And we're back in this game now in this season. What have you learned about this wonderful body of yours? And how are you navigating the change?
That's a good question. I will say one thing that I do, just one of the many things that I love about Art of VIII is everybody's in there, big, small, short, and tall. And I love that because it gives you a space to be comfortable and just do your best. And you know, everybody in there just doing their best. And so it's a comfortable space to want to grow. But those first couple classes, and even sometimes now classes, those first couple classes, you realize, okay, no, we're not 18. We've carried children. Like I've carried children now and my thighs are not the same size. So when I develop I'm carrying more thigh. You see what I'm saying? Like things like that and learning that and just giving myself the patience to know, okay, Stephanie, you just try and keep going. I do get sometimes I beat up on myself a little bit in frustration of feeling like if I was able to come to more classes, I would see, development faster, but I'm doing my best. That's my line. I'm doing my best. And so just giving myself the grace, like the big thing is, first step is you're in here. You know what I mean? You've made it to getting out of your head and going to class. You're in class. That's 75% of it. So I give myself grace in that. And I feel myself getting better. I feel holding a passe longer or certain things that I'm doing. Like I feel better. And I know it'll just keep getting better if I remain consistent. But it's definitely a growing pain of knowing this not the same. Not the same leg we were lifting in 2006, y'all. Hello.
I venture out to say that there are some adults that are interested in coming to dance. However, they don't want to go through that awakening.
Of realizing that their body has changed?
I think that there is this, I ended it on a good note.
And just let that be.
Let that be the experience versus me coming back into that experience and no longer being the dancer that I felt that I was before.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that of sharing what your experience has been, regardless of what your body may have felt like when you were younger, now that you're in the space now? What benefit would it be to at least introduce yourself to that opportunity?
It's only going to make you more excited in that you were a great dancer. Let's say you were a great dancer at 16, 17, and 18. But now you've overcome a few things, right? Sure. Now you've lived. Maybe now you've had children. Maybe you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. And so if you can still dance with all of that, if you were proud of yourself at 18, you're going to be crazy proud of yourself now, because now you've overcome a few things to be here and you've made a decision to be here. I think a lot of too, when you're a child, you only have so many decisions you can make.
That part.
At the end of the day, your mother signs you up for dance if you're 3. Right? You don't wake up and say, Mommy, I want to go to ballet. A decision is made from your parent.
Right.
But as an adult, this is you taking the initiative, taking your resources, taking your time, and going to say, I'm going to go do this because this is what I want to do. So the sense of pride that you'll have in going back to dance or starting something new if you've never danced, that feeling is unmatched. It's not going to do anything but enhance how you felt about yourself as a dancer.
Oh, that's good, Stephanie. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I think you would just be even more proud of yourself.
How you make it sound is that dance is like just all the like these benefits, right? Like it's just roses in class. Are there any mental, emotional challenges that someone should just anticipate or expect? And then if that's to be true, what strategy, what words of encouragement can you give them to push through that season?
Good question. There's mirrors everywhere.
Oh.
Okay?
Let's talk about it.
There are mirrors everywhere, which is actually why I chose my spot. because I can see. No, I can see myself from the side, like my posture from the side. That's why I like that spot. But I say that to say something that is something to get used to is you are seeing your body and you're watching other dancers. So you don't know if you're standing next to somebody who was a prima ballerina back in the day. Yeah. You don't know if you're standing next to somebody brand new. And we live in a society now with social media and all the things where we're in the comparison game, right? So I think one of the things to overlook is comparing yourself to the next person and just getting over that part and realizing you're doing your best. And at the end of the day, it's going to be what your Apple Watch says as far as calories burned. Okay? Listen.
Wait, do you make sure that, do we ever close your rings in class?
Oh, please. Please. And it is sometimes it's loud. And the music be going off. Exercise ring closed. It'll say it right in the middle of class. And that's just at the bar after 2 demis and a grind.
Hello?
Okay? Because you can tell the people, I be sweating in class. Drippage. You understand? Towel and water. Every class. So I think that's something to get over. Because I love to be in dance class, but you're working. It's a workout. But what I love about it is a workout you enjoy. It's fun and you're growing and it doesn't feel forced. Like if somebody tells me I need to go run a mile, it's like, dang.
Look, there's this girl on social media. I don't know her name, but she cracks me up. She literally has a shirt now that says, if it involves running, it doesn't involve me.
See what I'm saying?
That is
my story. My story.
It does something to my spirit. I need to get the shirt.
I'm just not a runner. And there's certain workouts that are just not fun for me. But you find me a dance workout class,
you all in it.
Oh, what time?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, let's go. Because if there's a 5, 6, 7, 8, I know I'm burning calories and I'm having a good time.
Right.
And there's a mirror.
Right. And it's a mirror.
Right.
So the challenge, we were talking about the challenges and all the things. So you got to get comfortable with being in front of the mirror.
You got to get comfortable with being in front of the mirror. You got to get comfortable with stretching yourself, not just from a physical aspect, but mentally, in that you can't be worried about the people around you. Mm-hmm. And just being willing to mess up. Be okay messing up. I remember one time we were working on Shanae turns in your class and everybody was being real timid about going. And you were like, I'm seeing it on your face that you are scared to try because you don't want to look like you don't know. But that's how you grow. So you have to be willing to mess up. And then you'll do nothing but get better if you keep going.
If you keep going.
But if you don't start, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Not much. Right? Not much. So yeah.
Not much.
It's fun, but it's a workout now. Okay.
So if you're not interested in working out, then dance class is not for you.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that it is. I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on what type of dance. I don't sweat. Well, I'm not going to. I did take a tap class. I was still sweating in the tap class. But if you haven't danced in a while, because with anything that you start new, you got to build your stamina back up.
Right.
So you huffing and puffing maybe the first day because maybe you haven't worked out in a long time. Maybe you haven't done anything. Mm-hmm. And so if this is an introduction to that, expect there to be a learning curve. Expect there to be some growing pains. And you push through that. But you'll be so proud of yourself after the first class. It's crazy.
What's really interesting is like when I say that I teach ballet, the expectation is like, oh, ballet is so like graceful and it's so soft and so like demure.
Classy.
Right, it's classy.
Right.
All of the things. And because it looks so smooth, I guess, or graceful, people don't anticipate the work.
Oh.
That's necessary behind it. And it's like, oh, no, baby, that's called skill.
Oh, yeah. No, let me tell you something. The first night I came home and like how sweaty I was and just how tired I told my husband was. And he was just like, from ballet, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, what it takes to be in first position at that bar and hold everything up. You're working there. So it looks good. And if we make it look good, then we've done a great job because we are working.
Listen, like on by, it means at rest. Baby, you ain't resting.
There's no rest about it.
Ain't no rest. You don't rest in class.
No. You might give a 2 minute time to stretch and breathe. But you better breathe quick because time is up, okay? That ain't no game.
Hold 1 second. Before we leave this podcast, I do want to do a shameless plug because we're having a performance at the Eisman, and you are performing in that. You are front and center in that number.
I am.
I would like to know, what does it feel like going back on stage?
I cannot wait.
Really?
I cannot wait. But you see how I'm in class, so you should already know. I'm performing in class. Because you got to practice how you're going to perform, right? You can't think that next Saturday we're going to all of a sudden do something that we've never done before. It's time to start smiling now, yesterday, right? Right. And so I can't wait. And I have love there. You know, my mom will be there. My husband will be there. My little sister will be there. My baby will be there. Dayton is coming. And so I'm excited for them to see what I've been working on. Because I have been away. You know what I mean? I miss time with them being at dance. So they'll get to see what I'm working on. But I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to be in the room. Pull it together, Stephanie. I can't wait to be in the room for rehearsal that day. To see it come together, because I've seen you work. I've seen you seeing you inviting people to class and telling people how it could change them. And now it's on display for people to see. You have poured into this, and next week you get to see that come to life on stage. So I'm excited to watch you in your element. In that I'm excited to be on stage, but thank you for letting me be on stage. It's huge. You don't underestimate the lives that you're changing by what you're doing. Don't do that. Don't underestimate that, because to bring joy back to somebody who's dealing with postpartum, or bringing joy back to somebody who was diagnosed with lupus and was at a time where they couldn't bend their knees, to bring that back, unmatched. So thank you, Janicka, for what you do.
It's an honor. See, I said do not.
Sorry.
As in don't.
Here we are.
Not assistant, can I have some tissue now, please? Oh, you can, God bless you.
Because she knew.
I already had it. Because
she knew.
My God.
Yeah.
It is an honor. It is an honor.
Yeah.
All jokes aside,
it's amazing. It's amazing.
I'm so proud of y'all.
What's crazy too is I'm one person of a story. Right? Next week when I'm on stage, there's 30 of us on stage.
33.
That means there's 33 stories on the stage.
Right.
Some of them are young and in college. Some of them have children. Some of them have grown children. You see what I'm saying?
Gray hair.
You see what I'm saying? All the things. And to see that on display, man, I cannot possibly wait. I'm excited to perform, but I'm just excited to be in the room. There's something about the camaraderie that performers have. And you said it a couple weeks ago or last week, somewhere in rehearsal, you talked about the fantasy of when you're dancing and the joy of being away when you're dancing.
Yes.
And to be in that fantasy with other people, there's a connection built there that can't be explained. When you see people go on tour with Beyonce, those dancers, they're best friends for life.
Right.
Because you're together all the time, but you created something together.
Right.
And that's an unbreakable bond.
That's the beauty there. I'm giving you all a little bit behind the scenes of what's happening. But I have presently, there are 4 classes of Ballet 2 on stage for this one number. Mm-hmm. Right. And I believe I believe this is called Fly, is what your
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
The name of the dance is Fly.
I'm getting stuff.
we'll talk about it. I'm going to give y'all understanding in class. However, it's 4 of you all, or 4 classes, and it was important that for this last month that I combined the classes because I understand the power of that unity that you're talking about. It would be totally different if you all just went on stage for the very first time performing with each other. You don't know each other's energy.
That's true.
You don't know each other's story, y'all struggles.
Yeah.
Like, there is a beauty of you being like, girl, am I going to your right or to your left?
Right.
Like, am I going to hit you on this part? Let me scoot over to the right or to the left. Like, it's so important.
Oh, yeah.
And so I felt it the first time we had that Saturday rehearsal when it was like no room. And you were like, Janicka, please don't have us no développé up in here.
Right.
Right? Can we keep our leg on the floor?
Please.
But just the first demi-plie, it was like the energy was like, whoosh.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could feel it. My body started tingling just knowing that you all were in there together.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
And so I'm amazed and cannot wait. You're absolutely correct. When you all get onto that theater stage and those lights hit your skin, oh, and the music blasts, oh.
Yeah, I can't
probably
wait.
lose it that day. That's why I'm going to be all the way up
be a
there
day.
in the booth.
It's going to be a day. I can't wait.
And it's all day, too.
It's all day.
Y'all going to be there from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Right. My makeup is scheduled at 8.
Wait a minute. You getting your makeup professionally?
Absolutely. Stage lights will wash you out. You know that. Okay. Beat at 8. Get in the car because it's an hour drive from Mansfield. 8 to 9 makeup. 9 to 10 drive. 10 a.m. I'm where I need to be. Ballet shoes on.
I cannot wait to see you on stage.
Can't wait.
And I thank you for joining us on today's episode of the Art of VIII podcast.
Thanks for having me.
You are so very welcome. If you want to hear the question she's going to ask me again, see us over at Patreon. You guys, it's been a wonderful podcast. And thank you, Stephanie, for sharing your space with me. Thank you for allowing me to help you fill your own cup. And I'm happy to know that you have found your joy.
I have. Thanks so much.
You're so very welcome. See y'all on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.